Alright, we are live, baby.
Oh shit! Is it time for some gaming?
Gaming of the Guilty Gear kind.
Oh my god, that's crazy.
Alright, since I want to sort of save my voice for the event that I want to cast afterwards, I've had these fine two gentlemen help me here take care of this one. So we got Rygand and Tibelius here on the mic for the most part.
Hashtag bald boys.
Hell yeah. It's the law of the Finnish FGC. Only no hair or a lot of hair. Nothing in between.
The hair only slows you down.
Truly. Like we've realized our aerodynamic existence, and that's just how it is.
I just the hair stays on during sex. Wait, what the fuck? Anyway, so let me go over the changes to the card for tonight. So initially, Rakali was supposed to play against Funny, who couldn't show up. We've replaced that one with NKellyy. And invalidvalue and Gamma need an earlier match, so we're gonna swap that around a bit, and that's gonna be the third slot matchup. Otherwise, I think we should be, approaching this as per schedule. Let me actually, it might help if I DM the players the lobby code. That's usually something you want to do.
That could help. Surely.
I see a lack of the Viking army. Well, there's two at least, but it's not saturated with Viking.
The thing is, that week one is always going to be that week one. But I gotta say, I'm fairly impressed with the character. Seems pretty good. I feel a lot of opinions on both sides of the discourse, but like if a dude like Trurara says that it's a good character, it's probably a good character.
Are they saying it's like decent character or like
Strong.
Actual good character? Strong, alright.
The word used was strong. Viken seems strong.
That's pretty good. It's like out of all the DLC characters, Viken definitely seems like the most well balanced, I guess.
Well, she's also the most standard, let's say.
True. Doesn't have any of those gauges or anything like that to worry about. And I feel like Viken is one of those characters that's gonna get better at like a higher level. So like I'm talking, this character is probably gonna be super strong when you actually know your opponent, know their habits, right? Because you have this tool in Hiragi where you can get really good rewards for your reads, but that does mean that you have to be ready to, gamble on those reads. So that's kind of how it goes, because it's not a tool you can just throw out. So you do kind of have to know who you're dealing with.
Yeah. And we've been talking about how Hiragi kinda is a DP function in the sense that some of the same baits that work against DPs also destroy Hiragi. But the main big difference, in my opinion, is that you can't really do safe jumps against Viken. Because, of course, safe jumps destroy DPs, supers, but Hiragi, man, the parry will catch you.
Yeah,
doesn't have that startup to be concerned with. So
another thing you gotta consider is that DPs, like, even though like Soul Heavy DP does quite a bit of damage, Hiragi does even more. Hiragi is basically like a wild throw, so the risk-reward calculation is skewed in that sense as well.
It's not really like worthwhile to RC it unless you're like really want that wall break and can get it, depending on positioning. So like, it's not like you can like kill your opponent off of it like Soul can do off of a heavy volcanic viper or something. But it's still like a really, really good reward for, like one read. And
it's 130 flat.
Yeah, executing on that read, of course, is another thing entirely. And in a game where pretty much all pressure is built around delayed buttons, like you kind of have to, like I said before, you kind of have to know who you're dealing with, know the habits they have, what kind of delays they use, and in what situation are they going to press what, that kind of thing. And yeah, I think that's why the character is probably going to be really good if you know who you're playing against.
Yeah, and I think Viking has potential to getting even better, because like once you unlock all those situations, knowledge of those situations where you can actually use Hiragi, not just on wake up, but like interrupting opponents' strings that have like one frame of gap or what have you, catching stuff that you couldn't catch before very easily, forward Mega Fist, Bandit Bringer, stuff like that.
Absolutely. So like if you have those reactions, that's such a strong tool. And like dudes like Shinjin on Twitter, everybody should go follow Shinjin Viking. Like the tech that's getting posted is like starting to make me sweat a little bit. There's like option selects and like crazy whiff punishes and like, oh my god. And Shinjin mostly just posts like stuff that's actually useful. There's no like, you know, like 100% meta combos or anything like that. It's like actual like good tech. So yeah. Also Shinjin's very handsome and nice. So that's also
true.
A point in his favor.
Some of the most disgusting Viking tech I've seen is the mid-combo tatami resets into a cross-up mix-up. So you gamble like a 50 damage or so into a completely new combo that you can't really react on the mix-up either. Like you do 5k super jump tatami and it's like no one can see.
That's another thing. Much like May, Viking has access to like really good mid-screen Oki off of normal throw.
Yeah,
which is like that's always going to be strong. Like that's just a strong thing. And obviously, you know, like there's other plainly good things like TK Johansen. Johansen.
TK Johansen is my favorite new term.
But yeah, and you know, like Kabari, there's like I'm kind of undecided. Like I feel like it's a surprisingly good tool with weaknesses. As Kabari and H Kabari both, and the tether thing is just fun.
Honestly, yeah. Honestly, yeah. And I think using Kabari, now that I've been playing Viking a bit more, to preface this, I kind of suck ass with Viking, but I do think that H Kabari is kind of like a poke. Like, if it goes block, you're so fucking far, it doesn't matter that you're -3. If you hit, you hit. If you counter hit, well, let's go.
And it's like surprisingly active as well. So like it's a decent poke. And
you can't counter poke it.
Yeah, exactly. And it's like I feel like you have to play a pretty patient game as Viking, which is, you know, like not a lot of Guilty Gear Strive is deeply patient, but
we see here now two characters who don't usually do patience.
Also, I should note that having played against both of these players, these are two players who are not known for being very patient at all. So
it's
Radune in the jungle. See.
Yeah.
Like, this is what I'm talking about. Run up, Zanzei Roga, right off the bat. You know, like
into an RC, into nothing.
Yeah. EdgyYeti is one of those players who's like, if he has 100 meter, it's going. like it's going.
Oh. All right. The first matches against Chip is always a bit of a struggle, having to adjust to reacting against alphas.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like alpha is not like a super big deal because, like, I mean, death by 1,000 cuts, sure, but like, how many of those? Like, you can eat so many of those in the end. So like, But the problem with Chip is that he builds so much meter that he's eventually going to start converting.
Oh, the man does shit out meter, and yeah, then you can just kind of gamble. Although that was a 50 meter super without backup, so.
Yep. Also, backdashing the Genro, which is not necessarily a good idea, because Genro-san is very active and will often catch you out of it. But hey, if it works.
So we have a full stick of meter for basically both characters at this point. It's a positive bonus. And the double hit! Oh shit, the multi-hit move against the parry.
I think Radune ate the first hit though, there. If I didn't.
Oh, he was on the. Oh yeah, maybe the parry thing still deals damage. I don't know.
No, it could be that Radune just released the parry before the JS hit.
Damage.
No, not JS. Alright. Interesting. Backing off from that Oki situation. I guess a hard read on a DP.
I don't think neither player have really shown the DP options yet, so.
No, that's weird. And I think, like, honestly, like, if you're gonna hard read DP, why not just go for parry?
That's actually true. And parry should also catch super.
Honestly, I gotta think this character is ridiculous right now.
Chip?
Chip, yeah, for sure. I think like in this patch, he's got really good damage, really good movement. He's probably the best character in the game for whiff punishes. So like again, if you're against a really patient Chip, it's really scary.
Yeah, it's hard to find anything like negative about the character outside their just HP problem.
Yeah, and that's par for the course.
Yeah, that's like half of Stripe cast. DP! Oh no!
Wait, what? The YRC? Ay.
This had to be like a panic move or
they
something.
They were mashing that option for sure. Yeah. That's like. I mean, fair enough. They still took the round, but.
You hate to see those happen. If 50 meter, gotta use the super.
Yep. And this is what I'm talking about. Like, you need to be ready for Genro with an appropriate reaction. So, for Leo, air throw. Of course, that's the universal option. You just immediately air throw upon seeing it. Works every time. But you know, Leo can DP. It doesn't have any strike invuln or anything like that, so you can just let it rip. So if you've been charging, you can just on reaction DP. Wait, no, you can't, can you?
Oh, you think you can?
I'm not sure. Does it have the... Because I was just thinking about May's option. Make him do up delta, but that's not really a DP, is the thing. So maybe actually you can't DP, right? Because DPs lose to throws, right? So. Oh yeah, I play this game, dude. I play this game all the time.
Oh, Radune with 100 meter. Yeah, easily just bullies EdgyYeti at the corner now.
See, I don't play
gold. Is this? That's like the second time, at least they've done that.
Yep, and that's 100 meter spent.
I mean. If you're not gonna use the burst to survive, might as well make it to use.
Nice. I'm not sure if it's worth parrying the shuriken.
Kinda cheeky, but hey,
I like it.
Works out.
I like it. Stylish. Alright, what's the Oki?
Stuttering a bit. No Oki, basically.
I hate how respectful Radune's being right now. Why? Yeah. Radune, let it rip.
Especially when you have 50 meter, I think you should at least like PRC or BRC something.
No, just like you got the wall break. Well, why be respectful? Yeah. Super wall break even. Like just get in there.
Yeah, that's true. Like Leo, I think, as I understand, doesn't get any Oki without the super wall break. But with super, I'm pretty sure he can just dash.
Yeah, I think he can just do the crossover.
Cool. Not dropping combos gets the
nice. Alright, good burst.
Oh!
Loses the lows.
Counting on the parry so much, and
The thing with Chip is that he has really good low options. Full break.
yeah.
Dash momentum 2S, dash momentum 2D.
Yeah, I keep ending up in the same situation as Radune there, that you try to abare against Chip, but he's just so fucking fast. They just alpha through your jump or whatever, and you always whip.
That should be.
No need. No, RCM.
And now just it's a Chip setup. Don't worry about it.
Didn't go for the side switch there. Could have dashed under Radune.
That might have been an execution thing.
Skill
Weird
issue.
drop there. Skill issue, clearly. Okay, yep, that's good. Nice and patient.
Oh no!
Should have just released the parry after the first hit, I think. No,
Maybe
first-
could have gotten a punish there.
Yeah. Still, all good. Wow, actually, no, he's not. I thought that was gonna kill for sure. Oh no. Whatever.
This time catches the diagonal alpha with the parry.
That's a good way of dealing with it for sure.
It is a sort of like a firewall, an iron wall that's pulled up. Like you cannot approach Leo from the air when they're
It
just.
makes your air options really bad, generally speaking. So you kind of want to. You can't really even do like empty jump stuff, really, because Leo can just on reaction release it into the hit, and that's like it's not minus for him or anything. So
Yeah. And the hitbox is massive on the parry
yeah.
move.
and then you just kind of gotta hold that. So really, you want to try and approach on the ground, and if you have like good low pokes, that's what you want to go for. But then, like again, like if you're approaching, running towards Leo, they can just once you're in range, release that
no.
one. And
Leo is happening. 50% HP, just small hits now here and there.
plenty enough for Chip. Surprised that JD whip.
Not the blessed move as it was in Exarch.
I mean, it's still pretty blessed, but not quite as blessed as an Exer.
No super.
No super. Yeah, that was the exact same thing.
It looked like a moment where Radune was thinking about it, but opting not
That's a lot
to
of
do it.
meter. Oh my god. Yeah.
No!
I saw that coming a
How did
mile
it?
away. Yeah.
But no kill from this, even without RC or with RC. Oh no! Didn't get the last hit, I think.
Huh? No.
Doesn't
no.
the Chip Super
No,
have
that
the
was the
hit
full
on
thing.
the landing?
Oh, that
Okay,
was the
okay.
full thing.
Gagoos?
It's just Leo has guts for days, I think. Right? Pretty good guts.
Cool combo, gets the wall break. Is it a what? Nothing. It's a lot of nothing after wall breaks.
I think both players are really scared of the DP option, which is like that's weird. I guess they both got the memo, like, oh my god, this dude loves DP. I better be really careful.
Oh no! That was some weird ass Galaxy Brain shit. Trying to do YRC gets BRC and the slowdown is so massive that gets the punish.
Still anyone's
Super
game,
from
but that is
EdgyYeti,
all-
yeah.
Oh no! I'm guessing he wanted to do Diagonal Alpha RC into whatever mix. 50
Yeah.
meter with Chip, that 6K is going to be a threat. But yeah, Radune picking up speed. Ooh.
Touching tips.
Start 6 Ps.
Leo 2D, annoying button as always.
Yeah, minus
Goes
5.
over stuff, goes under stuff.
Oh no! Radune! Oh no, but if you...
Time.
You need to jump forward and air throw, preferably. That back jump isn't gonna do you many favors. You also can't just jump and press a button because Chip will have enough time to 6P you every time.
Yep. There's the fuzzy timing for the air throw also when you jump back that you don't get it every time.
But yeah, just jump forward.
With it.
Jump forward on reacciones. And there's character-specific things you can do. Like for Mei, like Up Dolphin is a good option. And actually, TKJD is really good because you get a counter hit and then you can pick up with close slash. Yeah, and it's surprisingly good. And I discovered that by, of course, misinputting throw. But you know, it's whatever.
We see Chip Footsie is kind of destroying Radune this round.
Yep. Like, again, like the most scary this character gets is when the Chip player is really patient.
A lot of counter hits now, counter poking both ways.
Alright.
KK, I like that reset combo. Like you know you can't get the wall break, just take KK.
I don't think I've seen like either player do a single safe jump. Like we all we've got are like hard DP reads. Very honest. You know. I'm not doing okay.
Leo has much of those, but I'm sure Chip can do.
Oh, Chip definitely has safe jumps. Yeah. He's got that empty jump 2K timing, I think is it? Something like that. I don't know.
And by the wall you get the wall stick stuff. I think those are like half of those are all safe jumps. That's a weird interaction, but I'm sure EdgyYeti is happy.
Oh, what is that?
Radune! Radune!
I mean, I gotta be honest here. I have not seen somebody block a burst and then, block a DP and then burst. I've never seen that before. First time for me here.
In history.
That's a fascinating interaction.
Oh yeah, supers in this game. You can't really just dash through.
And Chip does not have an invincible reversal to speak of, other than DP. Like no super reversal. Banki Messai is not involved. So.
The Leo Mill starting to wind up. Again, Radune was ready with the parry stance. Didn't get the parry activation, but still.
Oh wow, brave. Alright, gotta mix. Ah, okay, there's that backdash working out. It was pretty late. Got a punish as well. That's nice.
Yeah, I feel like you can't do the same kind of like a Oki command grab. Like Radune seems to have picked up a bit and shifted his focus towards
I think
getting
Radune
out of the way.
I think Radune has pretty decent reactions. So. Decent enough for Gendorozan at least. It's 30 frames, so like if you learn to look at the startup, you should be able to react accordingly. It's just a matter of labbing it out, you know. And playing against Chip enough, I guess.
Okay, here we go. There's another kill yet, so. Yeah, and Radune is clearly have started using the DPs more, and I don't think it's paying off.
That's the thing, is EdgyYeti's being so careful about it. And at the same time, both players are just like risking their Oki for it. Oh my god!
The rare wake up throw.
Yeah, not meaty enough. Or too meaty, actually.
Okay, this time EdgyYeti says no mix-ups. Leo, please stop. I want out. Still gets destroyed for it.
RC's for the... Ah! I think he wanted the side switch there, but like stopped just short of it.
Ooh, smart cancel to a low after getting hitting the parry.
Early burst, I respect that. Oh, jump as a response to Alpha. Yeah, I mean, there's worse options. That covers both Alpha Blades as well if you're looking at the startup.
Yep. That's my go-to on reaction if I manage to do it.
I mean, I usually just IB it. It doesn't really hit. when you block it on reaction, you end up IBing automatically, in my experience.
Yep, that's true. But if you do the back jump, you get the diagonal and the straight alpha both kind of cleared out with the same maneuver. And of course, if you mix up the command grab animation for the alpha, you also dodge that.
I don't have. I mean, I can see newer players mixing those up, but they look very different.
They do. Okay. No Oki for you.
Okay. Gets the side switch this time. Good. Drops it. Unfortunate. I think there was like a delay button there that needed more delay.
So Radune at the moment has 100 meter.
That's
They
a lot of
will
meter.
do
Will they?
something crazy.
Will they though? See?
Yeah.
I don't know.
They took
Radune
so
seems to
long.
have
They
fear in his tone.
should have just let it rip.
Nice. There we go. Leo. Right fang?
Oh, mix up.
Leo's done.
You don't see those usually. Jump D into our A dash cancel.
Alright. That's. Ooh, okay.
Buff.
Edgy, being way too aggressive in the air when Harry stances up.
It is one of those things that you can't always even see it happening. Just you're already like committed to pressing a button, and then you just see Leo with his swords up, like fuck, I'm gonna die.
I kind of wish Edgy was playing more of the air mind games, because like Chip has 3 jumps, and like I'm not really seen him utilize that for any kind of like switching of timings or anything like that.
Okay, ready 100 meter, full stick of butter.
Are we gonna use it? Yeah.
Yeah.
There we go.
Again?
Yeah. You thought I was minus? Cringe. Damn. It was you who was minus. Can't believe this. Tragic.
Man. But
It is what it
unironically,
is.
that's a good use of 100 meter when you're sure your opponent will die if you land it.
Absolutely. Just do it.
Because
Most players are
if you're
gonna melt
close
in
up,
that
you can't even backdash DPs well in this game.
Bump, bump. Look at this wall combo damage for Chip though. Like look
When
at
you
that.
get those wall run combos, there you go.
Yeah, it's nuts. Bump.
Also, I haven't seen EdgyYeti throw those dashes at all.
Nope. I feel like there's some like matchup specific stuff missing from both players' kits, but you know what? That's what we're here for.
Oh no,
Getting more
not
experience.
this again!
Call the jungle. Jungle. He is the jungle. Good trade for EdgyYeti.
Did Radune getting a bit cocky, I think. Getting the round start air dash and just going in. Press big button, get big counter. Yeah. This was a Leo round. One of
Life
those
comes at
cases
you
that
fast.
it's so hard to do anything about when Leo just presses buttons.
Yep. Gotta just keep a cool head and wait for something you can respond to. Of course, easier said than done.
Yeah, you can keep your head cool, but you can also go too far with it and go to a brain freeze situation where you just lock down.
Ooh. Actual Oki, I guess. Kinda. I'm not. That kind of looked fake, but you know what? It worked out. So,
Yeah.
Radune is a genius, and I love him.
So Radune going into 6-4 score. So on set point against EdgyYeti.
I am not envious of the situation EdgyYeti is presented with, because winning 3 games in a row against an opponent as unpredictable as Radune can be a tough thing for anybody.
It's almost a statistical miracle if you win.
Ooh, okay. Not reacting to Rekka 3.
Hasn't shown it also this set at all, I think.
Rekka 3 is a funny thing, because, like, you know, obviously if you block it, it's -1,000,000, but if Chip has meter, he actually gets a mix out of it. So, like, if they have meter, I'd usually default to 6P'ing it on reaction, because that denies them the chance to give you the high-low.
Yeah, definitely try to get Chip out of the air when they do Record 3. Not worth blocking.
If they have meter, yeah.
Yep.
Ah, that was really low to the ground. Oh.
Radune kinda not looking healthy at this point, but...
Yeah, but, you know, anything can happen.
Anything
Radune
can
needs
happen
one
at
good
the
hit
end.
here. Ah, there it is. See? This is what I'm talking about.
When it's a DP.
Oh. Okay.
Not reaching that high.
Yep, that's not gonna kill though. 50 meter on deck. And Rekka 3! And
wins the 2D.
Buttons! Ay. Like, I mean, obviously, Leo can probably DP there just fine. But yeah, buttons.
But EdgyYeti was already showing the Record 3, Radune with the 2D. Man, that's a winning combo.
So, you know, 6D, DP.
Again, dash go for
Yeah, I listen, if it works. Yeah. You call dashing up and go bursting a martial art? Well, hey, you know.
If you think about it, it's the common choice of round start is to press a button. So
True.
why not just try to go for it?
True. Usually you only end up chilling at round start if your opponent's playing a character that forces you to do that. That's generally how it goes. Chip is actually kind of one of those characters for a lot of matchups, because that R slash is really oppressive, but you can whip punish it, so stay aware, kids.
This time reaches Chip in the air, didn't go for the triple jump. Okay, crosses up, gets the combo. And Ryoki. Well, of course, after a normal war break, there's not much okay. Most characters can do.
Alright.
Okay, 1,000 cuts.
No. Memeing.
Ooh, baits the burst!
Okay, EdgyYeti
Into?
making this comeback look kind of possible.
But Radune has the meter.
Yeah. Oh my god! Oh, not like this. Oh no, not like this! Oh no! Okay. That was almost a robbery.
Yeah, man.
Very damn near.
Oh, there we go with the throw. First time, I think.
Yep. Very good.
It dashes over, gets the combo. Not the end of the world, but it does 2 damage.
Oh, alright.
XP is a good button.
Decent.
Oh! I think EdgyYeti has found the perfect timing for the backdashes on the wake up DPs.
Alright. 6-6. Back to back.
Man.
Pretty good set to start with. So, hey, you know, talking about those statistical improbabilities. Here we are. Let's see how this goes.
And I like how Edgy hasn't really changed their game plan. Like, sometimes people, when they're losing a set, they go like into a game plan that's like way more slow or methodical.
Or the exact opposite.
Yeah, that's also true, like YOLO.
But, yeah. Seems like both players have been pretty consistent in their playstyle here. Not sure if there's been like a really major adaptation that I can point to, but hey, you know what? I think these players are just pretty evenly matched.
Yeah, the thing, like, EdgyYeti also hasn't gone to the routes of spamming DPs at all, really. Radune spams DPs as much as he always does.
Exactly. I mean, it's just, you know, it's Radune style kung fu. It's what he does.
Yeah. You gotta earn their respect.
And even if you earn their respect, they're still gonna DP. As a sign
Especially
of
with
that.
meter. And Radune with almost 100 meter can do whatever the fuck they want.
Okay.
And also very good damage.
I
got Jobo.
swear, I swear Radune was walking up to do parry, but I think at the last minute he went for stance P, which
So
surprisingly didn't land here.
dash gold first again. Oh, you don't want to hit those with the meter allowance.
Final Luigi, by the way.
It is final Luigi.
Can't believe it. Ah! Nice. Really good RC. Expecting the burst.
And
Yeah. With the RC here.
Kudu didn't have the stay
Oh,
might
no.
to do it BRC.
Oh no! Oh no!
But most players out of meter, no gaggles.
Oh
gonna
my
happen.
god! And jumping out of the command throw, ready and winning. Wow.
Edge takes it. I want to believe that was on reaction,
I'm
not
sure
just
that was
holding
reaction.
up back.
I'm pretty sure that was a reaction. Damn. That's it all on a command grab. Hey, you know what? I respect that. Radune, the entertainer as ever. That was a fun set to watch. Fun set to commentate. Really good stuff from both players.
Yeah, they planned this to go for the final Luigi.
Yeah. It's all according to the script, you know. I'm back with my papers. I'm here reading. You know, I'm flipping through. Everything's going according to plan so far. Only good sets today. As long as everything goes according to my plans. And if everything, you know, if we get like a 7-0, 7-2, you know,
You have a Pitka veto going.
no, it's, you know, you need to expect corporate sabotage from our, you know, overlords. Immunity, you know, he's got his hands, his paws in everything. It is what it is. All right. Hey, next set we got leamaycry versus Rollback George. Rollback George or Rollback? Kind of like, I guess, returning to Strive after a sabbatical. Like he was playing Zato, that didn't work out because he had been playing Zato and Exerd and ACR, two different. Then he played Kai, but he can't play Kai because he's too different from Exerd and plus R. And now, you know, he's playing Geo because Geo has not been in other games, so you don't have to worry about that. That's smart. That's smart. And
Also a good choice for a let's say a sub character from your other main games. Like maybe not the character that requires the most of labbing.
I'm not so sure about that actually.
Like, you don't have to like lab fancy combos and such. You have to lab like the matchup. You skip the first part of the labbing and go straight to the meat.
Yeah, I suppose. Like you've got really strong, just like neutral options. You know, you have really good buttons. Dash momentum buttons, especially, are crazy good. But I feel like Geo is really easy to play really badly. If
True.
that makes sense.
I agree with that.
Yeah,
It's easy to do the to railroad yourself into making the same mistakes every time.
Yeah, pretty much. And like, there's a lot of things that are reactable or otherwise easy to deal with if you're in the know, and then, you know, like, certain options are pretty easy to whiff punish if you use them too willy-nilly. There's a lot of stuff that you can kind of like hang yourself with. So It's just what it is. But yeah, I
But
still
of
think
course,
that Geo
like,
is really strong character. Really strong character. I'd say like easily like up there with the other high tier characters. Maybe encroaching on top 5. Probably not quite in there, but close.
I mean, if you don't count the cream of the crop, I think Giovanna is up there with all of the rest good ass characters.
Good ass character, for sure.
Hard to find anything negative to say about Giovanna either, honestly.
As for Leah, I think they were playing Anji before, right?
Yeah, that sounds about right.
I think Anji or Soul, maybe.
I think Anji, yeah.
I don't remember, but either way, looking forward to seeing how this Biken goes.
Yeah, this matchup will be interesting, especially after people learn to play Biken and get the courage to use the parry, because at least from a Faust standpoint where I look, I can on reaction easily crawl under both of the special kicks, the dive or the whatever overhead and the drill. So the same way, you should be able to parry those.
Absolutely. And I'm interested to see what rollless Geo looks like, because I've not seen it before, and I'm always pretty impressed with Rolla in the end. Like, he really puts the effort in. That's the thing how it is.
Dude's getting better every time.
Every time. And obviously Rolla does have that, like at this point kind of legacy experience. Man's been playing all of the Guilty Gears, and also is one of the better Street Fighter V players. So definitely has that fighting game experience.
Oh, it's the big counter on the drill.
Oh, just BRC? BRC Nooch? BRC Oki? BRC nothing Oki?
I guess BRC Oki might be a fancy way to call out any DPs.
I mean, I guess. I'm not sure if I would use the meter on that, though, but, like... I think I'd rather do a safe jump. But, true, Biken. I guess maybe you can't just do a safe jump.
Oh, there we go. First of the set.
Nice Hiragi. Okay.
So, I've been seeing Leia kind of struggling with the Biken issue that most people have the problems with, is the long-range confirms that she really doesn't have any. Unless you land a counter hit.
Well, yeah, but that's true for a lot of characters, though.
True.
That's kind of just drive, isn't it? Unless you're playing, like...
for a lot of characters, yeah.
Yeah, unless you're playing, like, Nago, Soul. It is what it is.
Well, let's say, like, Giovanna, she really doesn't have those, like, full, like, long-range confirm needs, even. Because she usually dashes forwards and can just kind of dial in the shit she does. Which also goes to the point which you were saying, that you can easily play her badly.
Yep.
Press the wrong dial-ins.
All right, go first, straight off the bat. Let's see what Lee uses the...
Alright, Meter, do we see Yosen? No, goes for the super.
Gaming? Oh, fast RC buttons? Oh my god, that's scary.
Maybe that's a Galaxy Brain thing. Do the super right next to them. Fast RC, TK Johansson.
TK Johansson would be pretty nice. That was, still, I wouldn't use 100 meter on that, of course.
Kill,
but,
kill.
For the kill, sure.
Okay. No cancel into special. Stays there. Okay. Kinda patient a bit.
Run through gaming.
Rolle. This far known a bit for their blockitis.
Yeah, Rolla loves blocking. Rolla is a guaranteed block user.
That's true.
Again,
The rare occasion.
Rare breed. But yeah, definitely.
Okay, kill combo. Oh no, drops it. Now, full meter for both characters. Come on. Let me see. Oh!
Nice check with
I wanted to see something circus, Giant from me clowns. if both characters have 100 meter, you gotta do something silly.
Nice 2H there. Good whip punish. That's kind of what I'm talking about. Like, you know, that 5H like super active. So like that you and very whiff punishable, which is why you usually do it out of that dash momentum. So if you're in there,
Block.
yeah,
No.
they can't whiff punish you if they're blocking. All right, 1-1.
That is true. That's true. Like, I think a lot of Viking pressure at least seems to revolve around the fact that you just stay a bit too far for the enemy to likely whiff punish you. Unless 2Hs, everyone can whiff punish that.
Oh yeah, yeah. But 2H goes so deceptively far that you
That's
know,
true.
like staying out of that range can sometimes be difficult.
Back and forth here, kinda maybe not keeping their turns when they get them, letting the opponent abate them out of the pressure. But here we go. Backs up. Kinda scared. I think scared of the parry maybe.
Probably, yeah. Makes sense, but I feel like you need to save the fear of those kinds of options for after you've been hit by them enough. Kinda, you know, you're playing an FT7. You've got plenty of time to adapt to your opponent's habits. So I feel like the first few games, you test the waters, see what goes through.
Gotta try to bully your opponent first before going for adaptation and hard read. Like being scared of stuff you haven't seen yet.
Yep.
My first step usually is to just spam throws as long as the opponent lets me spam throw. Good game plan.
I don't think that was an intentional delay on the 6P to catch the Hiragi, but you know, hey, you know what? Rolla still converted out of that just fine, so hey, all good.
Rolla taking the lead on this course also. Looking good for Rolla.
Let's see here.
2D disgusting.
It's a decent fun, you know, like everybody needs a little bit of
neutral.
Hold the neutral.
Oh, it's the throw, no punish.
Added low profiles, your jump ins, and you know, it's whatever. You know, it's
misinput throw into a whiff throw. Holy shit.
Gaming.
I do like the long-range throw weapon.
I like that Runster 2S. I think that's probably pretty good.
It's a really good option for a lot of... I think Jill does have a lot of quick buttons. So.
Oh yeah, I mean, for sure.
Ooh, no conversion. I don't know if you can get the from a normal hit DP, but it's working.
Okay. Caught by the Kabaddi.
I
nice counter hit.
into...
A little bit late on the dial into Kabaddi for the combo.
100 meter.
A lot of meter, yeah. Okay, burst.
Love to see some
Still in
supers.
there.
Yeah.
That's plus, but good. Laser wear.
Another one. Last.
I would have done
holding
another
100
one.
meter.
Nice. Good patience. Not you know, pressing too many buttons. Aware of the super. Only pressing a button once. Rolla was already over Lea, so that's good. That's good.
It's a scary moment when you play against a Giovanna who has already shown that they will use the airborne super, because it kind of just wins everything.
I really love Vikings team, by the way. Like, it's so good. It's so fucking good. It
It's
takes
a
a
bit
long
slow,
time to
though.
start up, but yeah, but it's such a good song.
There's a mod for it.
Oh, it starts at like...
Yeah, it skips like 30 seconds.
But then you don't get the goblin scream, which is the best
That's
part
true.
of it.
That's true. Hey, Rolla, again goings.
Rolla is
it's pretty
looking more
even.
confident.
Yep.
Yeah, it's even. for sure. Like I think Leia is doing a lot of good stuff, and not making it too easy for Roland. And this is certainly not a lead you can't catch up to.
Leia knows that the roundhouse kick from Giovanna is her turn.
Oh, that's tough. I'm missing the needy close slash.
I don't think that.
What?
Well,
Excuse me?
It's a 3-hitter, so gotta be ready for the
maybe
third
Roland
one.
was trying to dial super between the hits.
True.
But you know, like, you don't have to. It's minus a lot. So
It is, but it's a pain in the ass sometimes to punish. So I can understand the sentiment of, man, I just want to do punish in between so I don't drop it.
You could just dash close slash. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, with Geo, I but still, I understand.
You got that dash macro. You could be mashing it. You don't even have to think about distance. You go the whole way.
Yeah. But again, well, holy shit! Like, Rygand really isn't like a strong character for their HP. Like, they kind of get deleted a lot of the time. Especially if you eat those counter hit DPs. It doesn't matter if you have 50% or like we saw there 10%. It's gonna kill you.
Oh, nice. I like that fire slash. Keep it roll out.
Footsies throwing a lot of buttons out.
I feel like Rolle is getting away with a few too many of these jump-ins. Leo should try and focus on 6P'ing to make sure that, you know, like, he has to think twice about just air dashing in.
But this is one of the weaknesses I've been dealing with Viking. I think that her buttons, they have decent startup, good actives, but also quite a bit of recovery. So if you do throw out those buttons like far slash 2S and 5H, the opponent can kind of air dash over.
That was H Kabari from air dash range.
But still, it's the air dash hard read against bike, and it's pretty okay. But of course, her 6P is a godlike button like everyone else's.
Yep. Really good 6P, but that's the baseline for this game. Everyone's got a good 6P. But I think Vikings was also decently fast, and at 9 frames, I think. Question mark.
It's 10 frames. Could be buttons.
I don't know. Just decent.
Chugging.
All right. Nice quick round for that.
69 frames, so it's shared first place.
Wait, wow, how much did you say the 6P was?
9 frames.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Oh, that Hiragi was very, very enterprising, let's say.
I think Roll was throwing there.
Yeah. Rolla's not really baiting out super, so, you know, I would be banking in on that as well. Like, if you're not going to bait my super, I'm going to do it. I'm going to do it.
Well, that's an issue that comes from the lack of safe jump setups. Like, you kind of have to then hard read the supers.
But hard read it then. You know? Just hard read it.
Yeah, you have to show the option sometimes.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, here we go.
Also, I do think that before submitting defeat, you should try your safe jumps. See if the Viking players, you know, aware of their power.
That's some mountaintop wisdom before defeat.
Exactly. You know, you've got at least 7 games to adapt.
Yeah.
So, hey, fuck it, just go for it. See what happens.
Full meters. No
Fuck
super.
around and find out.
Super,
This is
come
where
on, Leia, you have 100 meter.
No, double
Yeah,
up.
you have 100 meter.
meter. Oh. What's happening? They see. This is the thing. This is the thing. Okay. Leia, Rolle, both of these players too honest to be using meter. Okay?
That's true.
RC, supers, all this shit, it's cheating, and they know. They know.
Like, hold on, you can continue your combo? What? Oh, didn't get the totem out for the save.
Unhonorable. You
Now,
that's
Roll
getting
is stealing the
character,
tether.
Honorable samurai. And you know, obviously, Geo is a cop, so you know.
Okay,
I know,
Okizeme,
it's definitely
nothing.
Yeah.
Roller? No, tether combos ready.
Oh, okay, nice.
Doesn't lead to anything, so bursting the H cabaret. Bit questionable. Again,
I like that. I like that.
meters a lot.
Because you got that, you know, second chance to catch them unawares. If they're not blocking high, that JD's gonna catch them. And JD, as a button, does a fair bit of damage just on itself. So,
Yeah.
and also it puts you at kind of a safe distance, and it's disjointed. So like, hey,
Ooh, wake up throw, gets his tether, okay. Kinda just pushes out. Nothing happened. Back to pressure.
Nice, nice. I'm not sure if there was a better conversion there. Definitely could have RC'd.
Yours does lead to a combo, but you gotta do it a bit late.
Ooh, a little bit too
I
low.
did?
A little bit.
Not this time. Ready for the set hit, but with the throw. Oof. Surely could have just pressed a far slap, for example. 6B.
Man, it's unfortunate. I don't think Lea has the Tatamioki labbed out after throw, which is like that's fairly easy, fairly strong. Definitely something to look into, especially you know like against characters. I mean, it safe jumps automatically, so you know even DP characters not a threat there. Just really good. It's just jump tatami.
Yeah, and the standard I see good biking players doing is back instant air dash back and tatami.
Yeah,
It works out. You get the really close by situation. You can do TK Johansen afterwards. And really strong.
Oh my God, Sin has conversation lines in the files of is
Meter
the boy
situation.
coming in? Is the hungry boy getting in here? Damn. I would love to see Sin in this. I think
Sin
Sin
would be cool. Okay. Kinda mild pressure.
Mild pressure. Close slash. Doobie
on wake up.
thing.
So what's the adaptation coming up for Lea now? Trying to catch up for Roll and maybe throwing some carries here and there. Use their meter better, that's always a option.
That's the thing, like both of these players fairly fresh here on these characters, in Strive in general maybe. So meter usage, that kind of thing. All of that gets more comfortable, more natural with time. It is what it is. And it's great to see both of them, you know, out here playing games. 6-2. It's a daunting lead. But hey, we're still in
But as we were talking about the statistical miracles,
there.
anything can happen.
They happen. They happen. They happen.
So this is a really annoying distance for Biken, where none of your buttons reach the opponent except 2H. And even 2H you can like sometimes
that's the
win.
thing with Viken though. I feel like Viken is one of those characters that has the toolset to just kind of hang and chill, because you can be very reactive on this character.
Here we go with the meter.
Can you RC
Could
to
have gone for the RC there.
Not sure what the extension is, but I feel like there should be one.
You can do like a button into H cover. You get like
I get
a
it.
couple 20, 30 more damage.
I figured that would have been.
Oh. Prosec. It's a cover follow up. Never expecting that one.
Alright, nice. Fishing with that
Got-
6B. Nice
Nice
throw.
throw. That's clean. That's clean.
Ah, there it is. Low slash.
Those
I mean, you know
jumping button into an instant throw. It's so dirty.
Low slash, pretty decent button. It's what, +4? +3? +4? One of those?
Yeah, it's super strong for Giovanna.
Kind of stubby, but it can get you from really far away with that dash momentum, and then suddenly, you know, Gio's in your business and plus.
Yeah, and the sky's the limit for mix-ups afterwards. Oh, we didn't get the well, maybe Tatami afterwards. Pressing the wrong button.
Alright, first thing. Really wants to get this out of
Personalization.
it.
Monka S.
Ah, no RC! Bursting! Still bursting.
Oh,
Still
sneaker
working it.
butcher!
Ah, gets caught low from the plus frames. Unfortunate. Good. Good awareness to FD that though, because obviously it could have chipped. Damn. All right. 7-2. Big ups to my guy Miri. The Urabancho working this stuff out. that was his setup. That's whatever. But
I mean,
good showing from both players.
I think it was a pretty even set. Most of the matches went to like the last drips of HP.
Yeah, I think that was like another instance of like a set where it was really close, but then like there's just little things that I feel like pushed it in Rolla's favor. I feel like Rolla was a bit more aware of his resources, just a little bit more comfortable, you know, with his buttons, with his kit in general. Probably maybe, you know, that like past fighting game experience and maybe the time spent with Gio as well. That kind of thing, you know, that makes the difference. But I still think that was an entertaining set from both players, and I'd love to see Lea biking again another week.
Yeah, Rolla showing improvement. I'm pretty sure he's just gonna keep going to the moon and get better. Like showing different options, not sticking to just one. And as we said on their like first or second rounds, that Rolla has the blockitis issue. Didn't have that in the end.
True. Got more comfortable, you know, and
Yeah.
that's the thing, like, you know, like I said, FT7, you can use a couple of games to just get a get a good feel for what your opponent wants to do, and then, you know, start kind of building your offense around that.
And naturally, of course, the more you play these FT7s, the more you also get used to the, I guess the tournament setting pressure. You kind of, some people sometimes just lose it completely. Like they don't
appear,
give a fuck anymore.
it would
Yeah,
appear
we
we're
have
doing
a
Gamma versus
change
Invalid
in the schedule a bit. We're having invalid value versus gamma now
Nice,
on
nice,
the
nice.
third spot due to some scheduling
Invalid
restrictions.
value, Nagariyuki, my homie. We're teammates. We're representatives of the Simpsons. Strong team,
Boys.
powerful team. I am obviously biased here on commentary. I gotta root for my boy, but I gotta say, Gamma, kind of a gamer, living that
Kinda
Jacko
nice.
life. Kind of nice. I mean, gotta respect anybody still sticking to Jacko at this point. Like, okay, let's be honest here. She's probably the worst character in the game, but she's still pretty good.
Yeah. I think having played Jacko, coming from the literal worst character in Xrd Jacko, but still okay. In Strive, Jacko, I think, yeah, she's the worst character, but she's also really viable.
Yeah, and also Jacko
Really fucking
has,
hard to use, like, effectively
Jacko is
on the
arguably
level that
better
you
than
can actually
Bungie.
compete with other people.
I don't know, man, because Jacko, like, I feel like people think Jacko is better than she actually is because they have no fucking idea how to play against Jacko. Like,
That's
and-
also
and-
true.
Like
Well,
that
she
Wakarangoroshi
does
factor
have a
is
lot
there.
of mixes.
Yeah.
A lot of mix-ups that you just got, kind of like Milia, for example. They're Wakarangoshi. You have to know about them.
She
to
has
block
more
them.
screen control potential. That doesn't matter if you get hit once and you fucking die. You don't have a
Mm.
reversal. you just die.
But then again, Jacko deals a pretty decent amount of damage. Most combos
it's like
go
playing
to
a worse
200.
Zato. It's like playing Zato but bad.
but the biggest issue with Jacko is that the stray hits never lead to anything.
Yeah.
And you have to work your ass off to do good stuff. Like comparing to like Faust, who also arguably is one of the weakest characters in the game. Faust has a lot of really strong standard stuff, which
There's
Jacko kind of lacks.
There's something fucked up. I've heard that this matchup is like even. Like apparently Jacko has some really good stuff against Nago. Now I'm gonna lift my hands up right now and say I have no fucking idea why. I've not looked into it. I've just heard that. Don't look at me saying, "Oh, Rygand, you better explain this right now," because I don't know.
The thing that you said, screen control. It's kind of hard for Nago to approach through the minions. Because you know what some of the main ways to Nago to get in is, for example, Beyblade spinning, but you can't really spin through minions.
Invalidvalue still committing to the burst, and hey, it pays off.
But that's one thing I don't want to see in this matchup when I play, is using the Jacko projectile in the air, because the clone shit just goes straight through.
Right, yeah. Clone, pretty decent tool. Definitely needed that buff.
Yeah.
Nah, but for real though, really, really good tool for dealing with characters that have projectiles, characters that want to be at that full screen length. Like you just, but it's not a tool you can just use because it does cost a lot of blood meter.
Yeah, and just the clone does nothing, so you kind of have to Fukuyo behind it. That's like
That's a
bars
lot of
of
That's a lot of
blood or
meter.
something.
That's a
Already.
lot of blood pressure.
It was a fast one. This shouldn't, if invalid value keeps up the wins, this will be a really fast set, because Jacko doesn't
Melts.
take a lot of beating.
No, yeah. Character melts. You have to, and you know, like on the opposite side of things, Nago like can take the most punishment out of characters in this game. Like has the highest guts value, has equal amounts of HP or defense modifier rather than Potemkin.
Yep.
Mans is
And
very
here we
good.
go. Damage. See you later.
Yeah. So, you know, like Jacko, not a very high damage character. So while you have that screen control going for you, in order to get Nago down, you do have to, you know, you have to get like a good 3, 4, maybe even 5 sequences in before he's gonna go down. Whereas, you know, Nago, 2 right guesses, you're gonzo. It is what it is. Oh, nice. Good check on the Fukyo forward.
This is such a blessed situation for Jacko. You get the mix-up, but you gotta get your enemy
Nice.
open somehow.
Good awareness.
Just pressing buttons. Oh
Well,
no! Attention to the blood meter. This is
No, but
disaster.
I was just saying, such good awareness of the blood gauge, but then I'm guessing Gamma was not expecting Invalid to come forward there. Either way, it's all good. All good in the end.
Yeah, in the Exert, Jacko's game plan was a lot of about jailing the opponent and getting the so-called infinites. Of course, you can do mix-ups and shit like that. In this game, you can also do the infinite, so to say, after you get positive bonus. So if you get the wall break, you're in deep shit against Jacko. Holding the screen, send minions, hold neutral for me.
This is what we're talking about. Like that. Like this is where Jacko is strong, and it's plain that, you know, especially once Nago is at that level 2, you know, it becomes increasingly harder to have tools to, you know, make that distance, because you can't just throw out a clone without going bust. Also,
No, I think we're going to lobby.
yeah, I think we're going back to lobby. Oh no! It's bound to happen eventually, right?
But that's a good point that you said, that when Nago has a high blood level, it's hard to get in against Jacko.
Yeah.
That's kind of the opposite for a lot of matchups. How usually Nago doesn't give a fuck because the massive buttons just kind of deal with the neutral.
And I'm
But
sure
yeah,
like,
Jacko can do a lot of full screen shit that's kind of annoying.
But the thing is, like, I'm sure Jacko also has to be aware of, like, you know, level 2 blood, level 5H and that kind of thing. But I feel like because she can maneuver so much in the air, outside of that 2H range, and also just, like, chuck out those minions, it's probably not easy. Because and like, how are you gonna move in? You just gotta count on that tasty hit into, you know, something that gets your blood level down. So you have to like basically wait for an opportunity to convert into FSSS or you know, something like that. Fish for super, I guess. You know.
Also, sadly
Or
for Jacko,
submit.
the 2D 3H from Exert, this slide move, not a great low profile move in this one. So if you were counting on going under Nago's buttons, especially on high blood levels, no, you're gonna get fucking killed.
That's like Nago has really good boxes on all of his buttons, and then besides that, 2S is such a threat at those kinds of ranges that, like, I'm not sure if it's like a worthwhile
Fucking good like button.
play. Yeah, a really good button for sure.
Zero recovery.
yeah.
There's some, of course, but you know.
Yeah, I mean, what is it, like 15 frames, something like that? So you know, that's not like terrible. You could
Let
in
me check the
theory,
date.
punish-
15 exactly. My
Yes,
man knows
I've done my homework.
Yeah.
But you know, it's the 10 frame startup that really makes it a powerful contender, and that range. But of course, like, you know, it's just something you got to be aware of. That range, feel it out, maybe hang around outside that and be ready for a whiff punish.
Okay, let's go. Invalid value took that unseen match. I hope they didn't do anything insanely cool we didn't see.
I mean, you know, this is the opportunity to say that you did do something insanely cool, you know, and we just got to take a word for it. Oh, just going in there.
So I'm seeing Gamma kind of running out of the minion meter a lot of times in full screen, leading him to not having the minion support anymore.
This is not a good
But-
position.
Yeah, nah, this is, as you would say, dangerous. And now, positive. Oh yeah, that's gonna.
Yeah! That's sick. Hell yeah. What you pressing 5K for? Come on!
And the range on the command grab super is insane.
So I'm guessing the BRC is there to, you know, like, you can basically confirm what your opponent's doing, if the Bassa is going to work or not, and then, you know.
You
work from
sometimes see people do those after a wall break. Just BRC drift forward. Just see, like, did they press a button?
there. Like,
Fuck it.
doesn't it have like the highest minimum damage or something? Like,
The grab. I think, yeah. Might have. Maybe, yeah.
oh, that's not gonna work, right?
Yeah, that's not gonna. But no punish, I think.
Yeah, but hey, 100 meter? You can do whatever you want.
Minions? I'll just meter now.
And here it is. Yeah, two bars of blood pressure. Gotta stay patient until it goes down. Ooh!
Try to cross up. Oh! Gets
And we
saved
have
just barely. But there we are.
Really smart engagement.
Ooh, cheeky round start, far slash. Not a button that you'd usually use against Naga, cause Naga kind of fucks you up.
Alright. Nice looking sequence here. Blood gauge building though. Still, you know, we're in the safe range.
I think this is fine, yeah. Get out. Get minions on the screen.
Oh wow!
Just
Just
dust.
first
That's
left.
gotta be accident.
No, I think invalidvalue should
Maybe. But we have 50 meter for Gamma. I wouldn't be like scared shitless. That's gonna hit and not kill, but deal a lot of damage.
Yeah, okay.
And now, what the fuck are you gonna do after?
Yeah, oh, wait, what you gonna do?
Yeah. This situation that I think makes this matchup fairly even. If you get the full screen position, Nago doesn't have a lot of HP. You can't get in.
Yeah, that was
There's
really
nothing
smart
you can
there
do.
to Gamma with the super, because that that's a you can dial a lot of different supers.
Don't burst.
SSS hits, but and obviously if Nago has a high blood pressure going, they're gonna want to go for that even on block, especially if they have meter.
There we go.
Last hit.
We got the aggression super. Gonna chip you out. Better do something. But now full screen.
Oh yeah.
No
look at that.
minions out, so it's way harder for Gamma to hold the neutral now. But
I like the initiative Gamma took there to go in, and it's really paying off here.
so Gamma has 50 meter. Maybe we're gonna see a new buff super.
Oh,
dirty!
Damn. All right, that's kind of cringe. Pressing
That's an option. Jackos don't usually show the airborne soccer kick special.
Gamma's done that on me. so, I felt that, and I'm pretty sure I got counter hit there. So,
It's a 6 saucer against the corner.
Because
So,
the trick there is you do a jump hit that looks like it's going to be throwable when they fall down, and then you go for the sucker kick. 'Cause they're probably already dialing and throw.
so we have meter again for the supers, but not used yet. I guess because Naga has so much HP, they're not worth using. Then again, banking 100 meter. Oh no, we don't want to see those.
Nope. That's
Bursting. Pop.
We're busting! Oh, Gamma, no!
Oh no.
That's sad.
There's too many bars on the screen to keep a hold of. Yeah, that's a fair trade.
Oh my goodness, that's a lot of blood gauge.
Ooh, hugging. Okay, we go. Interrupted. There's a lot of gaps in Jacko's pressure.
RC to keep the blood gauge down.
Mixing. Basic combo, nothing special on the ulti. Get some minions out. Hoping Invalid is gonna strike them on the parry.
Well, it's doing pretty good here. Nice patience. Ooh, I like that. Engaging.
Again, shows the same side mix-up on Oki every time.
No.
But 100
No, it's
meter
gonna be
Gum
really difficult,
should
yeah.
be fine, yeah. Gets the armor on the minions. Now,
Yeah.
Invalid can't do
No,
anything at this point.
Yeah, can't afford to press buttons. And that's it. Just like that, Gamma taking the lead in this set. 3-2.
A fun thing about the armor super for the minions is that the activation, the command for the strike is 3 frames. So if you get the 3 frame startup for the minion attack out, they will still hit you, even if you hit Jacko. So a lot of times Abara is not worth it. You just gotta hold it if they have the minion armor on.
Nice patient neutral here. Oh, well, is what I say right before Invalid just goes in. Managed to get those slash hits in, but it's all for naught.
Tries to refund the meter, their blood with it, but man, not enough.
Didn't go bust, but died anyway. So, you win some, you lose some.
Although we haven't seen invalidvalue do a lot of airborne stuff like super jumps even.
I mean, I'm not sure if it's a worthwhile thing to do against Jacko, because she's got decent anti-airs. Got a good
Has
60.
decent answers. But as you said, the last set that I think it's worth showing that try it a couple of times, see what happens.
Absolutely, absolutely.
Because when Jacko does a lot of those minion stuff and sets minions, you can usually just jump over that shit.
He's also got that button, you know, like that's also
Yeah.
where
But when the matchup is all about screen real estate, getting in just without any buttons, just jumping like this. Well, not like this. Well, hey, maybe not
jump
like
in
this.
to get that on block activation.
Yeah.
And it kind of worked out because Gamma did not get a good punish on it. Of course, the activation is only what -7, so you know it's not like you can usually get a big punish on it on block.
I think Jacko can press 5k on it always. It should unblock it every time. It's 7 frames
I'm sure
startup.
it's dependent on range.
5k range is pretty nasty,
Okay.
so it should be okay. So you
But
get
yeah.
like 5k to D, I think.
Gotta be aware of that blood activation on block situation for sure.
Okay, now Gamma crossing up, gets the mix up on the opening.
And naturally, you gotta take into account that KD, if you can get it for the activation, that's already gonna do a lot of damage because of the drain. So like it's definitely what you're gonna go for.
Invalid, blood pressure going up, but well, going down technically at this point with so many hits on block.
Nice here.
Oh no, the 2H active linger so long after hitting the first minion.
Oh.
Okay.
Oh, nice
Gamma
back
with a
dash.
lot of meter on hold.
Ooh, good throw. That's the Oki. Yeah. We pressure in. We
Should
convert
kill.
it.
The super. No super! Oh no! Oh no.
Wow. Oh, it's. Oh my god, it's not fine.
Ooh, no, this is not good.
How did it not work
This
this
is
time?
absolutely a disaster for Gamma.
Not like this. Oh, it's fine. It's fine.
That was
great.
movement. Schmoving.
That's really nice. That was really nice. It seems invalidvalue must have pressed something already, so.
Yeah, I think calling out the just back jumping, but Gamma moving with the BRC. Holy fuck, that bite did
That was,
damage.
that was a quick round. 90s.
Fuck.
Clock on. 90. I mean 89 there.
Backwards.
I go do
Beyblade.
novel things. Ooh, go burst. Careful now.
Yeah. Gamma respecting immediately. Don't kill me, bro.
Please, I just wanna send my minions out.
Oh,
that was
air throw into.
that air throw was in like another dimension. That was Yomi layer 87. You know.
Yeah, so Gamma now will almost instantly have enough for a buff super. So it's all about the time spent until they have
However,
it.
Got the license to 8 now.
Okay. A lot of meter on the board for both.
Nice air throw. Very good stuff. Clean gameplay from
Yeah,
Invalid.
the throw RCs are now nerfed, so no one will ever do them, right?
Well, I mean,
Right.
you can't OS it anymore. You gotta react to your failures instead of.
Everyone still does it anyway, because
Yeah,
everyone knows the throw combo routes without the throw hit. So they just fucking mash it. Although for Naga, when they bite, it's an actual bad thing to mash, of course. Not gonna get the buff. There, delete it. That's 64
Sometimes it do be
seconds on the clock.
Yeah.
84, I mean. Yeah.
Yeah, sometimes it do be like that. Oh yeah. Oh, what did you press?
And that's a point
Yeah, that's
for
gonna kill.
invalid value.
Is it a kill, right?
Yeah, that's gotta be.
Oh yeah. I'm always a little surprised with the damage of that super. It's got to be one of the highest damaging ones.
Yeah,
right?
because the
a
small
lot
hits,
of hits.
the
and then
small
you
hits
get the wall
always
break
look
damage.
like, that doesn't look too bad. Then the last hit comes like,
Yep.
fuck you.
And of
Gets
course,
out.
that super is good for other reasons as well. It levels out Nago's blood gauge with a delay, mind you, but still.
So,
I think
we can now
it
see-
removes 2 bars.
Gamma getting hit, minions stay on the screen, the powerful armor super keeps the pressure going even when you get Abaret. You can't stop respecting Jacko when you get one hit in, as you usually do.
Close to busting here. Invalid's gotta be really careful. Oh, you got some wiggle room now.
So I'm expecting
Nice.
yeah. I was gonna say I was expecting Gamma to throw the command grab super, but no time.
Oh, okay. Just
Oh no! 0 blood pressure bite. That's gonna be a lot of damage. Question for everyone who knows: does the buff from the bite still go on if you hit 0 on blood?
It just gives you the drain, so it doesn't like continue draining as it were. It's,
So it's not on a bank, let's say.
I don't think so.
No? Piercy, I want the knockdown, I want the hit.
Oh!
It's not going to work.
What a heartbreaker.
Using all the meter they had, all the resources, but invalidvalue just
3? Oh no.
Yeah.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Yeah. I think it do be like that. The mashing of the rematch.
Damn, hackers indeed. Well, I guess we gotta hope that Gamma wins this one, because otherwise this is over.
Yeah, Gamma got a square up. Well, the first round is not going well.
Yeah,
I
square
think
up
it's
or
one of
shut up.
those 84
That's where
second
we're at.
rounds.
Oof, ow, ouchie.
But we always have to preface this that these players have been here long enough that they should know that Strive has its issues and you kind of just have to wait a couple seconds. But the heat of the moment.
Yep, it is what it is. And, like, I guess... does it sometimes not even work even if you wait? I'm not sure if there's some voodoo involved.
Who knows? But it sure be looking like Invalid is taking a perfect for the last set point match.
Well.
Man, we can all imagine what happened there. Even, especially with the rage quit. GG's.
GG's. GG's. Good showing from both players. Maybe, you know, I'm not sure what Invalid did. I'm not sure what Invalid did in that last game there, but
I'm guessing a round start DP into 70% damage combo.
good matchup for Jacko, by the way. Hey, you know,
That's what they say.
that's what they say. That's what they say. Hey, we're not here to tell you any facts. In fact, I would like to note at this point that Tibe and myself, we don't know anything about this game. We're just
That's
clowns.
true. Yeah.
We're here
Yeah.
to talk shit, you know? Like, I have no credentials. Tibe has no credentials.
No.
We're just speaking hearsay and selling our snake oil. So, you know, like, don't take anything personally here. We're probably wrong about 80% of the things we say.
That's true.
And
I
that's
suck a
generous.
lot of balls in this game. Actually, I'm sucking balls at the moment as I speak. It's my special ability to be so bad at the game.
That's powerful.
Yeah, that is. Well, nah, you're a gamer again.
Nah, I'm decent at best.
Yeah, well, yeah.
I'm just, I'm actually just carried by my character. So,
Well, no comment on that.
yeah.
I'm thinking of picking up Axel just to get my ego a bit of a boost. To get to bully people a bit.
All right. So I think we're playing NKellyy versus Rakali now, right?
Yeah.
Hopefully.
Yeah.
So we'll be seeing some Mei action. I always like seeing other Meis play because, yeah, you know, it makes me feel better. I can, you know, I can point out things that I would have done different, which I probably wouldn't have because, you know, when you're playing the game, it's a bit different than having some asshole sitting in a comfy chair looking at your gameplay going like, you know what?
Amateur.
I would have. if it was me in that situation, I would have done this. But no. It's fun because I usually learn new things, which is that's always good.
But we'll see how this set will go. As I've been informed by our host QK, this might not go well. Rakali is from the East Coast, New Jersey. As
Shit!
I believe that the connection might be okay. Actually,
I don't know,
people
man.
do be playing across the Atlantic, and
just
it's
gotta
being
say,
playable.
I'm putting it out there. Not a joke. I have had better connections against some East Coast gamers than I have against people from the UK. So,
Yeah.
like, I'm just saying.
Yeah.
It's
not a joke. I know people who play across the Atlantic with no issues. Well, of course, against some people, of course, you're gonna have shit connections, but but we'll see. I don't know if the players have done their connection checks at all. So I don't know if Rakali is even here.
Coming, yeah. Where is Rakali? It's a good question.
Yeah, I wonder. So I forgot to do the usual. Make sure that they have their reading comprehension on point. So this might be a time zone mix-up issue.
Oh no!
Because they are currently don't seem to be around.
Oof. Should we play VilkaShekotki versus Volconage?
Yeah, we probably should do that.
Yeah. NKellyy, forced to wait. Resident sleeper.
Resident sleeper. But it is past noon already in New Jersey, USA, so they should be awake and ready for
Did
gaming.
you know that 2/3 of the world's eggplants are grown in New Jersey?
I did not. Eggplant emojis on chat, anyone? That's actually interesting. Why?
I don't know.
Honestly. What made
You know what?
what made the eggplant economy boom in New
You know
Jersey?
what? You know what? It's just something I've heard. I have no facts.
That's like saying like, well, did you know that 90% of beavers live in Toronto? Like, no, that's actually interesting. Why?
Right? I mean, maybe Toronto's just got a lot of really good wood.
Hyvä
Pine
puuta.
trees. Hyvä puuta. Hyvä puuta.
By the way, I have to say that I'm sorry if my commentating will go down the drain by the end of this event, because I'm destroying a bottle of red at the moment.
Oh no! Look at you. I would never touch the devil's juice. It's not in my. It's not in my. Capacity. Good old Finn's drinking this Sunday. Listen, I am drinking refreshing H2O. I am an H2O. Listen, that's how it is. I love water. It's refreshing, and it keeps me going.
Flexing his red over us. Hey man, it's the cheapest shit you can get. Yellow though, no.
Hell no, I would never. Me? Rygand? You know what? I just I hate. I can't say it. I can't continue this bit. I had yellow on Friday.
Drank all his beer, yeah. Dude.
Hey, Pen,
that's a logistical issue.
And my lovely wife, stop blowing me up, because that's, listen, they don't need to know that. When's Rygand brand H2O? Bald water, the purest there is.
The essence of bald.
The essence of bald. Every single bottle of water has been ran past my bald scalp, blessing it with good luck.
The bald drip.
Bald man bathwater. Yeah, that's right.
So we got Vilka on the lobby ready. Just waiting for Volconage.
So Volconage is from where, by the way? Are we doing a time zone mix-up?
Aren't they from like Spain or some shit? I think.
Spain? Okay, yeah, sure.
I imagine. I can't remember.
It's super weird being able to play against Spanish people.
From
Honestly.
the UK. Okay.
From the UK? Okay, nice. See, that's bad. UK is a 50-50 mix-up.
Yeah, I was about to say it's kind of rare to be able to play against UK people as well.
That's
true. Yeah.
That's a bad mix. That's a bad mix. I think those Spain and UK have this in common. They're both, representatives of the "my Wi-Fi's good though" crowd. So, because as I understand, a lot of the infrastructure, maybe you don't have the option for wired connections everywhere. As I understand it, and generally speaking, also in the UK, their internet is just kind of trash.
Yeah, UK especially not known for their amazing internet, but as I understand, a lot of the cities at least are getting really solid internet nowadays. But if you're a bit on the countryside, good luck.
Yeah, sort of a shame considering how many talented players there are from UK.
Yeah.
I honestly because I do think that even if you have a wired connection in the UK, I swear there's just often routing issues and that kind of thing that still make the connection unstable, which is unfortunate because definitely a lot of the UK dudes really, really strong in this game, super strong.
But I guess
Okay,
also
Volconage, getting in.
Also, the strong people are usually the ones who do have a good connection. Because I mean, if you're into the game, you probably make sure that you do have that best connection possible.
Yeah. True. And it's I can't go against someone like Barry Bones and be like, oh, the connection. that's totally why. No. I just get washed.
Hey, here we go. So I don't think I've ever seen this matchup being played. I have no idea how this will go.
I mean, you know what? I don't think I have either. So, I don't know.
Maybe the fastest character, Footsie's character in the game, against the most fucking annoying character, Eno.
I don't know. Eno May is pretty good, so I don't have a lot of hard feelings about this character.
Eno is just fucking annoying. That's the main takeaway that I
mean, it's mostly the fact that once you do get knocked down, it's an honest guessing game. Right.
It has the same vibe as in Xrd, let's say, that just kind of have to guess. There's no way around it.
Is it going to be 1 overhead, 2 overheads, or 3 overheads? It's just whatever.
But amazing meter usage. Both players just spending it all when they have, on getting out of the situation.
Good son. All right, nice blocks. Oh wow, really? That was IAD.
Waiting the big overhead, but drops the combo. No wall break for Vilka.
One of the things really going for Eno is she has, even amongst the great 6Ps in this game, I think she has one of the best, and that's definitely a tool to be using. It's kind of like Zato. You can just go and I whiffed. Let's do another.
No, I think Vilka got booted out. I think. Oh no, rematch.
No. We don't have rematch on. Right.
Whoops.
Right. That's cool.
That's fine.
It was just a precaution for the lobbyist.
No, they didn't notice. We just had it like that. We forgot to change it. But yeah, I don't know.
Well,
I
I
honestly
think both players showed for this first match really strong defense. They used YRC and DPs were shown. Everything kind of were thrown out on the table already.
Oh, see, there we go. That's that 6p on Rekka 3. However, Vilka did not actually have the meter to RC it, so, you know, could have just blocked it and got a big punish, but, you know, it's whatever.
Yeah.
Good to have that on reaction.
If you can do it, just go for it. Like, I think Ino can still get the knockdown on 6p with the,
Oh, yeah.
whatever the projectiles are called.
I think so. Ooh! Anti-air super. That's a lot of damage.
That's a lot.
Wow. And, you know, like, using that while your opponent's in the air is usually, like, you can't really lose, because the only way to punish that super is to have been on the ground and blocking the first hit. And you need to punish it between the hits. Because, of course, that last big hit is a projectile that is plus
Very
mini.
plus, yeah.
Plus mini.
And in this game, if you block in the air, you're in block stun until you hit ground. So it's not like XR where you could, in theory, air IB something and then punish it afterwards.
Ooh, okay. Nice conversion.
That's gonna be it.
Yep.
Chip deals decent damage. Ino, not the strongest either on the HP front.
Ooh, nice FL. It's really refreshing to commentate Strive, you know, because you can actually say nice air throw, because you know it's not just, you know they're not just cheating.
That's very true. I think someone mentioned this earlier in some sets, and yeah, it's true that there's no OS for air throw, but
Hard to whip punish.
kind of safe. It's kind of safe.
Yeah, it's hard to whip punish. It is what it is, even for Chip.
Ooh, the risk meter. Ooh, such a clutch 6p on reaction on the Rekka.
Oh, Radune, that's specifically in regards to Ino, because Ino in the old games, like basically when she's in the air, like she's gonna have that air throw OS.
Oh, Vilka just running the gambit, just pressing buttons, like not letting Vilka, not letting Volka do anything about it.
Nice 6p.
Ooh, yeah, you gotta
Best
first
best
out.
first
Ooh. Flash
Capitalizing
into
on
the
the
L
flash.
2D. That's so
Yep.
disgusting. I hate it. But
Hey, I mean, not much to be done about that.
schmixing, yeah, cool.
Ooh, okay.
Interesting.
That was,
Ino YRC, not as scary as other characters, cause
Yep.
Ino can't really tick throw from it.
No, can't really tick throw. Obviously, can catch you low if you're like definitely scared of whatever option they're gonna do for some reason. But if you just kind of chill, like, you could probably just press 6p because if they wanna get close to you, they're gonna have to, you know, air dash. Well, not air dash, forward dash, short hop.
Ooh, not this time. No 6Ps. Mashing throw against some.
Nice.
Some
Good hit on the burst.
Yeah, focus on my walk.
No.
Ooh! Just gambling on the DPRC. Yeah, there we
That's
go.
it.
This time.
That's it. Good stuff. Oh, again goings.
Gamers.
We in there. Man, the lobbies worked so nice the first two sets, right? Like nothing, and then. Eesh. Unfortunate. But yeah, you know, in this game, seems like a really strong character. I think Japan thinks she's top 5. I think that could be possible. Obviously, Daru is kind of, you know, shaking those numbers up because, you know, Daru's just a madman. But for sure, her character seems really strong in Strive.
Yeah, I think because usually the way you see Ino is the character that goes forward. Like you want to go forward, use the hover dash in your advantage. But then again, in this game, especially after the second patch where they increased back air dash speed of fuck ton, I think she gained a lot of footsie's potential. She's not only the go forwards and press jump H character. Well, against like Chip, I don't think there's any competition. Like, if you were to compare your footsie's potential and neutral potential, like Chip is gonna run you over.
Alright.
There we go.
Another game for Vilka. Let's see here.
Cheeky, heavy stroke from
that is 3 games in a row for Volconage. So Volko is gonna have to adapt here somehow. We're not quite. I mean, we didn't see the last game. We don't know what happened, but
that's true. That's true. But there's still a lot of matches. Ooh, the damage is so fucking high. So, fuck them.
Stared
I like the respect. I like the respect.
Hey, you're gonna do something, right?
Although, what options did Volka have there? No meteor available, no burst available.
I don't know. Maybe Volka was waiting to react to like an option like SDBT or something.
Within 5k into punish.
Like the 2D pickup there. That's clean.
Okay, Volk bullied himself in, just stroking, gets the plus frames, runs the gambit now. Ooh, nice spacing.
Nice DP. Usually, it's scary DPing against Dino because like you think everything's a safe jump, but hey, I mean you gotta try.
Yeah, usually, as in the older games, blocking against Eno usually not the best idea.
True.
It will never stop. You will be blocking forever.
Just don't block. just advice from Kibelius here, you know, like, hey, I mean, listen.
Against Eno, either you will be blocking or you will be getting hit. You gotta guess something.
Yeah, weird how that's binary like that. Like that's crazy. That's almost like fighting games are like that.
Now, the thing is that you can't really push Eno out. 5p really strong against Eno. Of course, you eat a lot of shit if you get counter hit. There's not a lot you can do just to push them out. That's why cases like this where Vilka gets Volconage in the corner, like, you don't want to let them out, ever.
Radune with the old wisdom, of course. Blocking does no damage. This is true.
Ooh! The back RC, the big burst!
I like that.
That's clean.
That's
Jinx.
Alright. This is going to be a hard comeback to make.
Vilka has the meter now. Not gonna die to this combo, I think.
Oh no! I was looking at the wrong meter. I thought for sure.
RC.
6p!
Oh,
nice.
Yeah, you can't do those.
Just needs any old head. Wow, nice.
Yeah, Volga shown that 6p on the third record, like 6 times or at least.
Still fine.
Ooh, not blocking. Ow.
Oh,
What? Block the 6k, not the second one.
Interesting. I wonder if that's an intentional way of whip punishing 6p.
Oh, Footsies. Vilka, recognizing the fact that they have a lot of HP against Volkos.
That's 6H. Where's the 6S? Fuck, I never remember. Which is it? 6S or 6H?
6H is the big button.
Okay, yeah.
for shit.
But seems like a surprisingly good tool in that mid-range.
Yeah, you can't go under it. I guess you could go over it. It does have a lot of recover.
My guy knows about the 6H versus Hino tech? Ah, Zin shit in the chat. Could you give us the information?
Oh! Still gets the punish again.
seem like-
Vilka trying to whiff punish the super.
Ah, the mach. It beats hover, dash, and stroke in neutral. Right. So it kind of works in a similar function as May 5H. Yeah, that makes sense.
So I think both characters at the moment are at the range of HP where one combo will hit or kill them.
Yeah. Oh, but not that one. Easy throw though.
Stray hits.
It's just kind of slow. Yeah. I figured that makes sense.
Whoa!
Gorgeous.
So,
Nice
full
conversions.
combo. Small break.
There's that mad damage we were talking about.
50%.
Yep. Rygand.
Oh, another! Baits the burst. No burst still.
It
Still no
seems like
burst.
Vilka's really done his homework for this game. Cheeky. That burst was brave though.
That was like 7 burst baits in a row.
Tricky. 6-1. Damn. All right. And this is 6 games in a row now.
Yeah, that's true, yeah. Volko got the first one and Vilka afterwards just showing that, yeah, her time is over now. Oh yeah, the 6H, it seems to be the meta, I think. Vilka has, Volconage hasn't really found a way to deal with it.
I'm not sure what the answer would be. I guess you'd have to cover your approach with note first, or I don't know.
I guess, yeah. If they do 6-8, you do note.
Something like that, maybe. I don't know. I'm not
Go
an
like
Eno
a
player. I don't have to
super
worry
jump
about that.
over and dash, go over, maybe.
Cheeky
Oh, no.
going for the second Genero. And just like that, VilkaShekotki on that there set point.
Yes, just
Oh
fishing
my
with the
God.
6H. Well, I guess this is one of those things that we were talking about earlier. That
Really nice
if
blocks.
something works, just fucking keep
Wow.
doing it.
I gotta say, like, I'm really impressed with Vilka's defense as well as his neutral. Like Mans is just playing his heart out.
I think he's doing some kind of fuzzy blocking and just also blocking a lot of Volconage's approaches. And this.
Got a burst here. But
It's
no.
disgusting how they get. Yeah, that's gonna be.
Right?
It's disgusting how the 6H just confirms even on a max range hit on the counter hit.
I mean, that's really good.
Yeah.
I mean, again, it is a fairly slow button, and you can whiff punish it if you remain outside the range. But with Eno's orthodox movement options, like I'm sure it's not quite as simple as it would be on more normal characters or whatever. I don't know, but really good stuff from Vilka. Volko didn't really get to strut their stuff this time around, but hey, hopefully they'll sign up again and we'll be able to see what they're made out of. All right. Is Rakali?
It's
still
time
missing
for the man, the legend.
Oh no.
Yeah, Rakali is around, but they need a couple more minutes, so I think we'll
Okay,
have to
yeah.
play your game first, Rygand.
Sure. I will take just a tiny break, just a minute or two, to get
Alright.
something to drink. Yeah, I'll be ready to play against DovahChief. I'm scared. I don't like Pot. Pot is scary, but I'll do my best. But yeah, gonna just peace out of the commentary. So I'll see you guys after whatever happens. All right.
Rygand advocating for anti-drug. Pot is scary. Yeah. Anyway. Right, so Rygand versus... Did I fix my... Yes, I did. And then fix this one too. All right, we're pretty much ready to roll. All right, the second mast, second mast, last and match, mast? Second last match of the evening. Rygand, one of the strongest challengers in Finland. Also, you're gonna see them playing later today in the battalion battle that's gonna be hosted by Orochi in Place from Future channel, I believe, which yours truly will be commentating as well. It's sort of a, I guess, warm-up for Rygand.
Yeah, gets the blood pumping a bit. Also gets to hopefully cast one more match and.
Really hats off to Rygand. I did offer him an opportunity to actually not cast today. I was like, or I initially asked him to cast, and then I was like, oh, by the way, oh yeah, I realized you're gonna play afterwards, so you don't really have to, but the man was like, no, I'm gonna kill them all. And I'm like, okay, all right, let's do this then.
Yeah, fuck up your voice, fuck up the opponents, fuck.
It's like, for me personally, like I can't do, or like I can do commentary and then hop into game immediately, but that like it does lower my power level. But Rygand is one of those players who is just always ready to go. I think he just doesn't care much. That's kind of cool. That's one of his strongest suits as a player, I want to say, in fighting games.
Yeah, unrelenting. But I think DovahChief also bit of on the upper echelon of gamers. Just menacingly walks forward against Rygand, like, yeah, what you gonna do?
Extremely patient play so far. Rygand's playstyle is definitely, I would not classify as patient. He's a lot about the fast pace.
What a combo.
Bam bam, one more hit, but going back to neutral. And I guess going back to neutral against Mei is not the most preferable spot for Pawn.
Yeah, that's true. Like, especially not getting the wall break with the super. I don't think Potemkin has anything after a wall break.
Alright, command grab. Score some decent damage here.
And Rygand with the 50 on the bank already.
Now, with the tension bonus, yeah, this is gonna be hard. Even if this doesn't kill.
Right?
If only Rygand was able to build the 50 meter.
Yeah. Ooh, but is this a turnaround?
Time for a comeback.
Oh,
that's a lot of damage. Another meter as well.
Oh!
Really DovahChief. How we're feeling today. Holy shit, that was the hardest of hardest reads. The too heavy. I think
That's fucking goes for it. I love it.
that must have been a comment as well. That too heavy starts up so slow, that can't have been a reaction.
But I think it's fairly easy to see which side the jump 2Ks land from Mei. So I think reading it with the 2H is kind of smart.
Yeah, since it's too heavy, it's not one of those anti-air moves that you have to choose side for either. I guess something beneficial. Other than it just murders the opponent if you if you get it right. Oh, nice.
Go for the Buster again, but it's kind of reactable when you do those.
Yeah, it's one of those things that is reactable, but if you kind of have to be consciously ready. Like when you see the hammer fall coming, you're like, all right, this might be RC'd.
Yeah.
If so, then I play this.
And of course, you don't react to the Buster. You react to the combination of the PRC and the hammer fall. So they can still do whatever.
Yeah, I feel like the post RC flash, it's harder to react than exert. I don't have numbers to back that up though. It's just a gut feeling as a player personally.
DovahChief kind of showing the a good Potemkin player mentality of I will not wait for you, I will come at you.
And Rygand on the board as well, 1-1. No more shakes, although Rygand just not the kind of player that would have shakes to begin with, at the start of the round, set at least. Might get shakes towards the end of the set if it's like down to the wire. I think none of us is really immune to that.
Everyone gets some kind of shakes, and no one is immune to it, I think.
Yeah, your body will make sure of it. When you care about the outcome, your body will just pump adrenaline into you.
Oh no, what a cross-up into the corner!
Interesting.
But gets out. That could have been disastrous for Rygand.
Ooh, catching the backdash. DovahChief with a lot of meter. Ooh, nice read there.
Oh, mid-screen Garuda, not as scary. You can do a lot of stuff against them, and you kind of have to gauge how meaty, how late actives they are.
Canceling into Garuda is kind of sort of like similar to just, you know, tick bustering them. If they jump out, you're gonna get punished real bad. But if they hold it, you're gonna get decent value out of it. Ooh, perfectly timed burst.
That same kind of dolphin, like self-cornering.
There's a lot of weird stuff going on with the momentums.
Gotta do something about those.
Nice double chomp.
Here we go. It's a block string in. Dova, not dead yet, but pretty fucking close.
Yeah, they're still chilling, even at this low health.
RC, throw, text.
Good presence of mind from Rygand breaking that throw. Ooh, nice snipe.
Oh no, the Hail Mary slide head.
Oh, it catches! Man, that's such a good tool. The up dolphin catching the back mega fists, because that's like one of the banes of a lot of players' existence when playing against Potemkin. Especially when your back is against the corner, the back mega fist, very good hitbox, tends to sort of be one of the safer Abara options. Yeah, it can be hard to punish, even a whiff.
Well, with Rygand, I think the back against the wall, the up dolphin is one of his favorite ways to jail the opponent. Because of course people like to jump, and if you're facing the up dolphin in the air, you have to block it, and then it's a reason.
And you know, even if they block it on the ground, it's kind of okay. If they get hit, it's a very nice starter. It's just all around pretty decent when you look at the numbers.
There's a case that if they don't do anything, it can be 6 speed, but I did practice that. Oh no, Rygand!
Karmic Justice. Rygand went for a little bit of a teabag there, but
I'm pretty sure. Oh!
DovahChief! Look at these reads.
Man. We love to see those.
Ooh, not enough. This could still be doable for Rygand. Ah, the trade. Oh, And the counter teabag. Yeah, DovahChief noticed. It's on the mental warfare. Good jump out of the Buster. Oh, that was dangerous.
Barely. Okay.
Yeah, no matter the game.
Decides to hold it.
Oh, damage? That's quite a lot of damage, relatively, because that's on Potemkin. On Chip, that would be almost like a one-touch kill.
Oh, change the plan.
Yeah.
But that's it.
Yeah.
Rygand shows that the stray. Oh, there doesn't even 6H, just 3Ks in this game, but yeah, 3K RC. It's a good poke.
Old Faithful. I know Rygand loves that in Exerd. Still loves that in Strav as well, I guess. Maybe not as much, but
It's one of those things that worst case they block it and you use the RC and then you still get block strings. So, why not?
yeah, I mean, how many people do see like neutral jumping 3K or something? Super disastrous.
Yo. Burst. Basic.
Bursting against May, kinda difficult. Yo, that was well timed.
And not a kill yet. But we get Dolphin.
I was like,
Pressing big buttons.
one heavenly Potemkin Buster read, but Rygand doesn't budge.
So the IAD into a grab, always a disgusting option.
Ooh, alright, that was pretty good. Rygand clearing that Garuda situation very successfully. Ooh, good 6p. And into the Buster.
Buster again.
Ooh, chose to burn here, but is that gonna be enough?
Barely could have gotten something better than just heal.
Yeah,
Sure.
I think that combo was gonna kill if DovahChief gets the wall break, which the upcrab usually inflicts, but not close enough to the corner.
So there's Heaven ready.
Oh, they didn't commit to it. They broke the hammerfall.
And even if they didn't, I think it could have still killed them because Heavenly does let damage go in.
Right.
The Hammerfall does let damage go in.
Yeah, it could have been really close. It's I mean, the initial big hit from May, Potemkin defense and guts. Could have, should have, would have.
Again, in the corner immediately.
Yo, that's
Having
such
to
a...
play against May pressure, not fun plays.
Oh man, again, Rygand just managing
Go for the Buster there.
managing to catch these gaps where DovahChief is breaking out of Hammerfall.
It's 5D, nothing comes from it.
Keep 6p again. I love that 6p finally destroys the Dolphins at neutral. Yeah, straight into, especially, yo, that was like, YRC at that close range against Potemkin. You're basically in a tick buster mix-up.
Yeah, it's such a scary spot. You're like plus 10 or 12 or whatever the YRC is, and they can do whatever they want.
Yeah, and the Abare up Dolphin working out for Rygand. Nice side switch.
Yeah.
Man, even to block that up Dolphin is so hard to
There we go.
contest.
And big hit 6H.
Oh, Rygand is blazing. Being very conscious of those opportunities from DovahChief to slight head. He's very close to a kill. That wouldn't kill now, would it? No
Nah.
way. Even misses it.
It wouldn't have, but it would have been really fucking close.
Alright, this is gonna take some work from Dova. That's
No
the
first for Rygand though, so this is getting a bit scary.
First obstacle cleared. Now we just need that good old hit.
Rygand just gets the 50 meter. Yeah. Immediately recognizes the situation, uses the RC, gets the win.
And Rygand looking good. That's gonna spell good things for the event later today.
Yeah, it's nice when you see these like great players recognizing their resources like instantly. Like, yeah, I need one hit to get the 50, and then I can do RC. Like places like that, they really show the difference.
Yeah, just like simple stuff like understanding the situation, being on top, just understanding what's going on is... It sounds very simple, but like to have that presence of mind while you're playing is pretty difficult overall.
Oh. Giggles works out. Yep.
Yep. Yepers. There we go. Get 6p.
Okay, Hammerfall and... Oh, nothing big comes from that. If you cancel into Hammerfall in a combo, it kind of just stops it.
And trying to read the horizontal dolphins. Oh! Has the burst. Yeah, but Rygand reads it.
Yeah.
I think that was a read instead of just
Yeah,
auto-baiting.
Rygand just straight up like crouch. Did nothing. They knew.
Wow. This is pretty much 6 in a row for Rygand.
Yeah.
Mankind knew that. Duel 1.
One game to get started.
Nice flick. Gets the momentum, front start, but loses it also instantly. Rygand immediately in DovahChief's face.
There we go.
Yeah, there we go. And
Ooh, a
combo.
5D combo. I love that.
Gets the Oki. Okay, one more. Tries to get the stray 5p, just not in range.
Uh-oh. You're in the corner now. Oh, nice.
5p, what?
I mean, it is a very, very stable anti-air for pot, and at this situation when the opponent is at their last hit point, might as well. I would jab too.
Oh, big
But
counter.
Just in time, but doesn't manage to get out of this corner, and corner damage now coming in from May. It's kind of dangerous.
DovahChief got their burst back. A Hail Mary save for this round, maybe.
I like this for Rygand. He's waiting for a meter before committing.
Yeah. And now close by, gets block string, gets 50 again. Enough for another 3k, maybe?
Far slash
there we
not
go.
quite reaching. Oh, the burst.
No!
That's disastrous. Now DovahChief will have to go to the last round without their burst available, while Rygand potentially may be able to build one.
Yeah, should be able to get it back. And, well, it depends on how many situations DovahChief gives Rygand, because now is the...
I mean,
I was gonna say, now is the time to wrap up the round, but...
oh, he's actually not gonna get it! Potemkin does Potemkin damage. Able to wreck Rygand before that burst builds back up.
Yeah, DovahChief's showing that, yeah, Rygand, you can't just, like, clown on me. Like, get me on the board, I need 2 points, 3 points. Let's go.
A bit of a reality check. Yeah, I'm still here. I'm still playing.
Sleep on me.
Yeah, DovahChief is reading those dolphin cancels very aggressively, but then Rygand seems to be scoring some value, instead canceling into the beach ball.
They risked the combo from a 6H.
Good read.
Garuda, a bit slow.
Ooh.
Movement.
Wait, interesting. That was PRC into a back Mega Fist.
Maybe a throw base.
Or maybe a Buster missing, but who knows? Oh, try to whip punish that ass cheeks.
Ooh,
Dangerous.
Yeah, the cheeks.
Important interruption here.
Late meet Garuda. Again.
Oh, not quite. Just a little too short.
Rygand out of the corner, spins the meter, gets the side switch. Really good movement.
Yo, 6p from far away. Looking good. Don't even need it.
DovahChief.
Yeah.
Yeah. And had the HP lead already, so had the resources a bit throw buttons around.
Ooh, barely missing that jump heavy. Rygand is again on set point, so dangerous situation for Dova. Nice. Throw them in the corner, mix them up. That was an important reversal. Oh no, the momentum!
DovahChief had the right idea of pressing the 6B, but the cross up.
Oh, I'm surprised he just didn't go into drift RC forward into Garuda.
Yeah. Will we see a heavenly, a Hail Mary?
Uh-oh.
No.
Is that enough?
He's dead, Jim.
Damn. And that's 7. Rygand. Working quick, working swift, looking pretty strong.
My man's a gamer.
All right. I guess Rygand was a little worried about that matchup before the set, but turned out to be pretty good. Yeah, Dova definitely put decent resistance in there. A lot of the rounds down to the last RPS read, and it's kind of tough when I would still say that the neutral sort of favors May a little. Like if we take into what or
I disagree. I disagree. Well, I think the neutral is pretty even. It's just that both parties have to be really, really patient. It's a footsies game, and you have to be aware of ranges. You have to be ready to attempt whiff punishes. There's a lot, but obviously, yeah, it's difficult for both. I think the matchup is mostly even.
but
However, I do gotta say, GG's to Dova. That was made me sweat at the end there.
what if both players are on their last hit points? Which one is favored to win at neutral?
Both players at their last hit point. I don't know. That's kind of hard to say. I mean, a pot can't really just do slide head because May can punish that on reaction, assuming you're ready for it. So it really is just staying in that mid-range, hoping that May tries to poke with far slash with punishing it. For an example, in that matchup, 5H, which is usually your go-to button, it's actually not that good against Pot. Pot has really good counter pokes for that. I don't know. Hard to say.
I forgot what my original point was. It was something to do about low health situation and neutral. But that it is gone now.
But I wonder.
Getting stray hits is a lot easier. I don't know. Like my experience when playing is like really, really like the strongest pot players there are. Like there's usually, I really have to struggle in neutral to get my hits in because they're just really good at that poke game.
Far slash also pretty good anti-air against instant air dash button, so it's not always as simple as you'd imagine, to get in.
Oh yeah,
against Potemkin.
absolutely. Like you can't just air dash against bot. Like his anti-airs are too good and too punishing to risk it constantly. Like you have to kind of try and sneak those hits in.
So I
Hi.
guess we have Rakali in the lobby.
Finally.
Yeah, bot's anti-airs are super. Like they feel super nice. Like even if you get that 6p on block, that's still such a good situation for bot. It's really like scary.
So game, get your P-pose ready. Hope for a good connection.
Oh yeah, right. East Coast. Let's do it.
Best P-pose, the rarest Pepes out. Bless the matchup.
Oh yeah,
Bless the
this
connection.
this is the last matchup.
Yes.
Alrighty. Let's see what these East Coast Mays are doing. And yeah, Dova, GG's for sure. It was a fun set.
Okay. Okay, strong options. Kind of just pressing big buttons again. Far slash for bike and really strong options for most cases.
Alright, NKellyy could have mashed out there. I'm pretty sure that
Come back and follow, but NKellyy kind of just.
That's not gonna hit the second one, but still, gets out of that situation. That's a whip punish.
Yeah, just barely, really.
Nah, you're.
Bike and Super doesn't have the first hit doesn't have insane range, but the second one would have maybe hit. Yeah.
No, but the thing is, like the recovery and the hurt boxes on that, like button on the ground are really big. So it's really easy to do.
Ooh, the parry! No big punish on the parry though. NKellyy kind of lucky. Big run. So Rakali with 100 meter, everything is scary now.
Cross up Johansson Oki there. Ooh,
But
okay.
the meter is gone. Both players with a sliver of HP.
Rakali really preferred to stay in the air instead of trying to. Like, what I prefer to do in this matchup personally is just stay on the ground. Because eventually Viking is going to have to try and get in through the air because, I think you just have the better ground buttons overall. And 2H is a really good anti-air against Viking.
Yeah, yeah. I think like Vikings and May's buttons are kind of the same, but May just has a bit more range.
Yeah, pretty much.
Like far slashes, both players have great far slashes.
Oh,
2S
no.
is pretty good.
That's unfortunate. Rakali dialed in the JK JD extension there and actually got a ground throw.
What
and,
happened?
and missed out on Zoki entirely.
NKellyy fucking up the Oki, gets BRC into jump JS instead of DK Johansson RC, but
I think we might have some either some shakes
Yeah.
or or some connection issues. But one or the other.
Duel 1. Let's rock.
Or both.
or both. Yeah.
Why not both?
Okay, 6B, no H cover follow. Okay, 6P's against bike and pretty safe option a lot of the time when you're close to her. Ooh, gone. BRC, movement. Johansson? No, just throw.
No, this is good. Nice. 2S.
2S wins 2S.
Yeah, I mean, May 2S is what it is.
Yeah.
Sick button. Oh, nice frame trap.
No big combo from the 5H counter hit though. A bit of a shame.
Okay. That's very, very brave.
Rakali just got the burst back to save themselves. NKellyy but gone. Yeah, of course. Get to 50 meter, just use it. Nice. Yeah, I think that's one of my favorite uses for HKellyy. It's like mid range. You know they're gonna press a button. Just throw it out. See what happens.
See what happens.
Going by the book, waiting a couple of seconds. Might be the connection again, but still, good practice. Reading 6p against the Dolphins. Remember, you can 6p the heavy Dolphins on reaction. Usually, it's a bit hard, but you can do it.
Oh, nice. Ah! Could have converted with 5H there, but went for another Dolphin.
Yeah, and NKellyy stealing the gold burst also.
That's
gone.
good punish. Yeah.
Another one. Backed up, backed up, backed up. Ooh, yeah, far slash, not the best range.
Plus frames. Nice.
May buttons are amazing for scrambles, like
Absolutely,
close
yeah.
slash, it hits everywhere.
For sure. And then, you know, obviously, I'd say May has one of the best, like, 5Ps and 2Ps in the game. Not necessarily because of range, but because she has, like, such good gatlings. Like 3K, being able to get that KD out of 2P or 5P, such a good thing.
I wonder if the BRC thing is a legit thing. It looked really planned there. There we go, first one for the set. GGST, BRC, again BRC, I think that's some setup I don't know about. Say. HKellyy into parry, you're -3, so doing the parry there, you're likely to grab anything that the opponent is pressing. Respecting the neutral. Oh, 5p, 5p. It's hard to get out from the corner as Bike, and the range on her button is not amazing, but self-cornering themselves. Rakali in trouble now. Yeah. Chain not saving NKellyy now. Counter hits, close slash always deals a ton of damage.
The cross up Johansson. Striking.
I love those setups when you have the tether on, just do the air dash Johansson. Hail Mary 6H startup scene. Rakali believed in the anchor. NKellyy choosing not to take the pressure from those IAD tatamis after OK. Like you can just run up and press like close slash or something.
Oh. Nice, going for the normal throw. Ah! Oh no! I'm not sure about spending that. I'm not sure about spending that meter either, because you could just get Kudoki meterless out of normal throw for May. I feel like I would have saved the meter.
That's gotta be it, right? Yeah.
Okay, nice.
Yeah, especially when your opponent is so low HP, maybe just get the Oki and guarantee, so to say, the win. Because you can also always do like 6k or some shit and no one people. No one blocks that shit.
Oh, nice.
Straight into like
6p is better, obviously. Nice. Oh, interesting.
yeah, that BRC has to be some kind of setup thing. That's kind of
I
cool.
mean,
I
I'm
just
sure it's
checked
just,
it
you know,
out.
like you get more plus frames, I guess, even if you don't get the hit from the tatami, and then you can convert if it does hit. So, I don't know.
Maybe BRC into Johansson also combos further.
Maybe.
Just to slow down.
Could be. Very possible. Nice 6p.
BRC is kind of thick in this game. Some of the coolest setups come from BRC.
Absolutely, yeah. And some of the coolest can do. Nice.
Viking damage, nothing to sneeze.
Yep, yep. Pretty good damage in the corner especially. Like everybody
Ooh,
but
self-cross in the corner.
a little like I think Rakali is going for these run-up throws a little bit too much. Like, I mean, sure, yeah, I get it, but we're not Kai players. We don't have to do that.
Yeah, May has godlike buttons. I think they should be pressed fairly often, but if you don't do throws, there's not much to be scared of from May.
I feel like May can definitely be pretty confident against Viking in the neutral footsies button game. So, you know, it's like yeah. Panicking with tether, not a good idea. Okay,
There we go.
and again, he tries to dial into the combo instead of just getting ready for the open. Because that
Oh,
air
not
dolphin-
blocking in the air. Oh no!
Well, yeah, but that air dolphin in that combo gives you a hard knockdown. So you get knocked down. You get like just regular close slash pressure oki. So often if you're not gonna get a wall break out of the combo, I'd probably go for the oki instead. Woo! Ah! Dialing into the 2H way too early.
Yeah, maybe trying to catch the early burst.
Maybe.
Could do. Hey, Detter on NKellyy just goes ham like. Oh yeah, it does. Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah, that's nice.
BRC Johansson in the combo. Ooh, you don't want those trades in the corner. Oh no.
NKellyy has clearly been doing their homework. It's nice to see.
Yeah, far slash, it's a great button. It does win a lot of situations, especially if you're just in range. Let's say that.
Yep. And it's pretty good for whiff punishes, that kind of thing.
Yeah. Of course, if it's a normal hit, you get nothing. But
Yeah.
still a hit.
That's another one of those, like, that's pretty Guilty Gear Strive. Usually from your pokes. I don't think a lot of characters convert unless they've got meter or a counter hit. That just kind of tends to be how it is.
Oh. The
Unless you're
respect
solved.
into... Yeah. So Rakali getting another win under their belt.
Nice. Pretty, doing pretty good for their first showing. I feel like there's probably some nerves happening. That's the kind of vibe I'm getting. But hey, it is what it is. Oh,
Yeah. Maybe missing some timings here or there.
Yeah.
Might be also the connection naturally.
Could be. I don't think Rakali is expecting to get thrust out there, but
Yeah, it kind of looked very accidental.
yeah.
But
Nice! Good check.
be against tatamis kinda tend to work out.
Ooh-ha. A lot of people, for some reason, burst that mid-screen 5H, and that's always kind of confusing because you don't. That's the most you can get out of it.
It's scary. Big counter hits are scary.
It's scary. Ooh. Do we have these? No!
Oh no. They can just close slash, right?
No. You do close slash into up dolphin into close slash into up dolphin into close slash
yeah.
up dolphin. it's really cool.
It's like Faust can just 5k, 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 5k,
I
5k.
think it would have killed as well. So, but hey, you know it worked out fine.
Duel 1. Let's rock.
Yeah, that was a quick one. Another one for Rakali.
It looks like a plus R combo. Like it's
Finally lands to jump D. Keep the air clear.
Yeah! Fishing with that 6H, I respect that.
There we go. After H recovery, goes for the pressure. So Rakali closing up on the HP state where just a random Johansen will kill them. Yeah, HP, legit. Gun will hit. Yeah.
Yep. And
Again, not looking in the air.
Unfortunate. Too far away for conversion there. This should be. Oh no! Unfortunate rooting. That definitely would have been the kill.
And had the opportunity to RC earlier, but just went for another hit and fucked up the time. Ooh, that damage! Yeah.
Kabari H losing to 6P such a right? I mean, you can just not do the follow-up and whiff punish their 6P, so like...
Yeah. Unless the 6P in question is like very long range. Like Nago is really fucking annoying. He kind of tends to just reach. But you gotta do Kabari from afar away.
True.
Ooh, baits the burst.
If you do the Kabari follow-up from too close, you can just get thrown, so...
Yeah.
Zato can probably 6P whip into a second 6P? Probably. I mean, it's Zato. So Zato 6P is what it is. So.
Ooh, that's gonna be a lot of damage. Yikes.
Nice. That is damage.
Oh, yeah. Can't air throw
Yeah,
May
didn't
easily.
convert! Could have killed! You had the meter, Rakali!
And not a kill yet. So Rakali has a chance to come back from this.
Oh no!
Yikes,
Rakali
not
had
this
the,
time.
Rakali had the game. That was it. That would have evened it out to 4-4. That sucks. It's unfortunate. Probably just wasn't aware of their meter, I guess. But yeah, from normal RC, you can easily get it like a close slash, 2H, up dolphin.
Like anything would have done it there.
Yeah, pretty much. And I think it was like close enough to the corner to go for like CS, 5H.
Oh, that's
my.
a reputation.
I mean, you know,
Really don't want to see those. Ooh, that's a 60%,
I don't even.
50%.
I'll be honest with you, Tibet. I don't even know that combo. I've never lapped it out. I never use full charge 5D.
That's why I lapped a dust combo for Faust that's just 5H, 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 5H. Ooh, gun.
Gat.
So, yeah, the gun, that's like 8 frames before flash, 3 frames after flash.
That's really
it's not
unfortunate.
incredibly fast.
Rakali got the up dolphin counter hit there, which means he could have just landed, pressed 5H for a full combo, but he tried to go for the air dash JKJD, which you never should do in counter.
Full combo, a bit short. Just for the H cover and Johansen? No.
Yo.
With the meter, got the close slash on block.
Woo! Look at that. Look at that. with Punish Gaming. Alright,
Yeah, as I said, like the gun is 11 frames in total startup, so it's pretty fucking fast. You can sometimes just sneak it in, especially in neutral, and
oh yeah,
it tends to work out.
Really interesting tool overall. Like there's some super cool combos with it as well. So.
Smart burst. And
A lot of meter on board here. Nice. Ah.
so that's not gonna be on block even. Yeah, a bit too far.
Okay.
And Rakali now ready to kill.
And
But-
that's the. Ooh, nice RC! Avoiding the whiff punish.
But the gun, it's not great damage, honestly. Like
Well, no, but it's
spending
damage.
your life meter on the gun. No, man. Keeping airspace clear. Kelly from Tatamis.
Tatamis, JS's. This is,
But
this is
backing
like a
up
first
into
round.
corner in the.
Yeah, not sure about
Yeah.
that.
I like the airspace control, but just doing back jumps. I don't know.
Okay, any hit will do it. Ah, Gutsy 3K, because obviously on block that would have been a guaranteed punish.
I guess Rakali showed that sometimes doing nothing is kind of beneficial if your opponent just tends to go back.
True, true. Very much so. Because the corner, always a good thing, you know?
Ooh, yeah, parries! Yeah, yeah.
Ah, it's really
Well,
unfortunate.
that's gonna
right? Like,
hit now, but
Rakali is getting really good starters, but kind of wasting them with, like, I have to put it in nerves, I think, because, like, that was a lot of damage left on the board there.
Panic RC.
Panic RC, Panic RC. the Guilty Gear Classic, it is what it is.
Yeah.
Hey, but hey, Rakali, getting another point on the board, staying in.
Duel 1.
And you know, if you're not used to, you know, these kinds of performances, as it were, you know, obviously, like, nerves are natural, nothing to worry about. The only way to get rid of that is to play more.
Yeah, and especially when you're like being seen by people, like when you fuck up, like sometimes you just fuck up.
Yeah, I mean, it is what it is.
Nothing about it.
Oh, nice, catching the backdash with 3K.
Oh, catches the parry with the dust.
You know what? Like, honestly, I think the mental damage of getting hit by a 5D charge is the worst part of it. Like I feel like a fucking idiot whenever I get hit.
I don't know what made this like 250 or some shit on light characters.
Like 220-ish, I think. Yeah. 228.
Oh, dodges the bomb. Done, but get it on block anyway.
Something like that. Anyway.
Meter spent. Nothing for both players.
You know what? NKellyy not really showing that 6P in a lot of these situations.
Okay. Didn't get the cross-up that they wanted, I think.
Interesting. Nice.
Ooh,
that's it.
yeah.
NKellyy on a set point.
Ah, that's true. It's 6 against 4 and NKellyy ready to win this set.
It all end here. Hey!
Parry
Scary,
into
scary.
throw. Ah! Yeah. Now
Rakali.
showing the parry way more.
Yeah,
Like
Rakali
the
autopilot
GGST.
his meaties, so...
Yeah. I like the idea. Like, can you adapt your gameplay in 1 or 2 rounds?
NKellyy really likes firing off whenever he's got that meter. It's kind of a problem, I think.
Yeah, I mean, it's like, well, it's like 100. Yeah, you can 6P under the
Hell yeah, dude.
So the gun is 110 damage with before gotten modifier. So it's not amazing.
Oh, what's gonna happen here? Ooh, that JH was scary.
Rakali on their last.
Oh my god!
Sliver.
Empty jump throw. Empty double jump throw, actually. So
Yeah.
there was a punish opportunity there, but unfortunately, Rakali is not ready with his own throw. Because obviously, you can throw them with the recovery of the double jump.
Rakali had their FD block on, just waiting for the hit to come in, but
Unfortunate. Probably waiting for maybe Johansson.
yeah, the classic jump S into Johansson, make it plus or safe at least, and it
But hey,
will be.
good showing from both players. Nice to see NKelly's biking in action, and nice to see how East Coast dudes do be playing. Good stuff from Rakali.